What's up, guys? Welcome to The Dotted Line. I'm your host, Ryan Dots, here in the Dotted Studio, a.k.a. my bedroom. Finally got the voice back, thank God. As you guys remember, I was sick for a little while before my first episode, and then had like a sinus infection last week. So that's all cleared up. In that time, I've gotten a tooth removed. If you ever get a tooth removed, it's awesome. I recommend getting the nitrous oxide. It's great. It straps right to your face, and they're just like, "Oh, breathe deep." And you're like, "Yeah, I'll do that." Yeah, and then they numb you up to the point where, like, so you have this nail. This is about as long as like the Novocaine thing is, and you're just like, "Nah, you'll be good." Jams it right in the side of your head, and you that's the most painful part. That's by far the most painful part. And then you can just feel them like just jamming away. Because like my back tooth had a bone infection. Like it was way up here. Because a filling? A filling fell out. Oh my God. 5 years now? 5 years ago. And by the way, first time I'm doing a show with drinking my first beer on the show. So I'm getting better. Skinny neck, bro. Jesus. So that fell out, and I was like, I'll be fine. I'll go the rest of my life with a big gaping hole in the back of my tooth. Fast forward 3 years to 2012. I was like, it's really starting to hurt, dude. Go to a dentist. He's like, oh, this is bad. Got a root canal, 3 sessions, 3 hours each. It's 9 hours in the chair. Got that done. Then 3 years later, here I am. The thing cracked. The infection came back. We got to pull the tooth. I said, I'm glad I spent all that money and all that time in the chair because I felt everything. Because Novocaine doesn't take if you have an infection. Remember that. So for those 9 hours, I felt every prick, every drill, every pressure put, everything. Felt everything. I'm like, dude, this is not good. And he was like my age, which I thought was weird. Like he was not 30. He was not 30. He had to be like 28. I was like, bro, when did you graduate? He's like, like last year. Yeah, it's cool. It's fine. It's all right. Drill it up. 3 years later, not good. Not good. So, yeah. $1,600 for the root canal, $165 to pull the tooth. Sons of bitches. Always get a second opinion. Always get a second opinion. So, that's my little rant for the beginning of the show. It gets more positive, I promise. So, what are we going to talk about? Oh, summer is here. Summer is kicked off. I'm in a sweatshirt currently right now because I'm a little overweight. And I'm accepting it now. So I've accepted it before, but now I'm like really accepting it. So Fat Dots is here. So shout out to Fat Gino, by the way. The original super fat. So I'm doing a do physical stuff summer. So I'm still signed up to the rock climbing gym that I feel like I mention every single chance that I get for $50 a month. Didn't go in the month of May because my car broke down. So I've had no car since May 7th, whenever Mother's Day was. It's now June 3rd. I had the car for a total of 27 minutes and it broke down again. The guy got the part wrong. So now it's back with him and I need a whole transmission and I'm in like, all said and done, it'll be like $1,600 and no car for a month. So that's where old Uncle Dots is right now. So, but I'm supposed to get it back Thursday, so it's fine. It's fine. I gotta let it go. So yeah, do physical stuff summer. DPSS. Hopefully that doesn't stand for anything else. I'm sure it does. We'll get there. So And we're kicking this off with a 8.5 mile hike up Mount Washington this Sunday with Stooks. It is something that we've said we wanted to do for a long time. He's a great AD bag for leaving us to go to San Diego, and I can say that now because he's announced it to work and friends in what I would consider to be the worst kept secret in the world. Everyone's known since like April when he put the deposit down. So, also, I just want to say, no, we're good. I just want to say, dude, I don't want any. He showed a couple clips of this show to his students because he's a horrendous teacher. He always has been since 2013 when he first got his master's. He's a horrendous teacher. And while the students are probably laughing right now, I've read a lot of your papers too. I've helped grade, and I have a serious fear for the future of not only this country but this world. If the fact that you guys are going to be out doing like important stuff, whether it be construction, in finances and stuff like that, really concerns me because you can't put 5 paragraphs together for a paper. But outside, and you don't know shit about history. Like I see, it took 3 years for him to finally follow me with his teacher Twitter, which was a huge mistake. And he does. I will give him credit. He does put in a lot of effort. He does these quotes and these links, and he does like real teacher stuff, which I find to be hilarious. And you guys are idiots. But that's besides the point. No, I'm sure some of you are smart. Don't worry. I never went to high school either. And look at me. I'm in a bedroom by myself talking to a camera. It's not even a big bedroom. And I have a roommate, and my entire apartment's like 600 square feet. So you'll be fine. Now that we're off that, what else? Oh, so yeah, the 8.5 mile hike up Mount Washington, which I just found out today, is 5 hours away from me. Thought it was like 2.5. 5. So I have to drive an hour and a half to Mike. Half an hour to Mike. Hour and a half to Mike, sorry. And then get rid of that. And then we have to go the 3.5 hours from his house to the mountain. Climb a mountain that people like legitimately train for. And then drive the 3.5 hours back, and then the hour and a half home on a Sunday. And then I work on Monday. If this is going to be the last recording of the dotted line, as I would have died on Sunday. Next show, we are going to bring his GoPro. We're going to do some interviews, both pre, during, and post interviews. If I can still speak while breathing at the same time, and I can like form sentences. If I can speak better than his students can write, then I'll do the post interview, which I feel like I'll be fine, but I still got to give myself like a 20% gray area. So that's kicking off the Do Physical Stuff summer, and playing hockey tonight, which should go well. Little pickup, get the lungs burning, the legs moving, score some goals. What else? What else is there? Yeah, and then just trying to do physical stuff, like not sitting around and wasting another summer. Just because, like, I'm 25 now, and you kind of appreciate the summer more when you work. I just hit my 1-year anniversary working at my company as a full-time employee, and July 2nd will be 3 years at the company, 2 years as a co-op, with some time off in between to work for another company, but all inclusive 3 years. So that's cool. I'm really excited about that. I know that there are some people out there struggling to find jobs and are trying to take internships just to get in the door. Like it is difficult out there. Like keep plugging away, you'll find something. And if I can help you, I will. A lot of the positions that we have right now are. It's so funny too because it's one of those things where there are a ton of jobs out there right now. There are a ton, but you need 5 to 7 years experience. And you say, well, what the hell? How am I supposed to get the experience if you're not going to hire me? It's like when you come out of college, your first job doesn't really matter. It's kind of like you're doing entry level stuff. You're learning how to be a professional. You're learning how to be in an office. You're learning how systems work, like all the Windows stuff, like, and then different systems based on what your field is, right? So that is challenging. Managing your life, like you now have bills, which is crazy. Oh my God, it's crazy. So getting that all together the first few months is tough. I said in the first episode about living at home compared to living not at home and stuff like that. You want to save a little bit of money. Completely understand if you can do it. If you can have your own place, that's awesome. If you have a girlfriend, don't move in with her. Just don't do that. And I'm telling you, because those first 2 years out of college, you are going to be grinding for your career, and assuming she's going to be doing the same exact thing, you're both going to be putting yourselves first before the relationship. You need to remember that. Very difficult. Very, very difficult. Unless you have like completely opposite schedules or something like that. It's like that tends to work because you never see them. Distance relationships work in this situation because you never see them. And when you do, it makes that time a little bit more special. But to go home, that's life, baby. If you want to jump into that, you go ahead and you jump into that. But yeah, in that regard, it's very crucial that you put yourself first and set yourself up for success before building that life. Before building what is going to be the rest of your life, which is a terrifying thought. The fact that I'm now older than my father when he had me. Yes. Turned 25 in October. So if you turned 25 in October, I was born in April. So he knew, yeah, 4, 5, yeah. Ryan, you're an idiot, dude. Yeah, that makes complete sense. So 24 when he knew he was having not a son, but a baby. And then to be past that point where he was, I mean, granted, it was a different time. Like college wasn't something that you absolutely had to do. People just started their lives earlier. Like that makes sense, which is kind of terrifying to think about. Like if we continue on this path where, like it was high school diploma was what you needed. Now it's bachelor's. Pretty soon, now it's almost master's. It's like, and now you're gonna need a double master's, and like you're finally 35 when you start your life, and it's like no one's gonna have kids. We're all gonna die. Very uplifting on this Wednesday because I was too lazy to record yesterday. I was literally every goddamn day, never fucking fails. Ooh, sorry. Trying to clean up the show a little bit. Trying to clean it up because my biggest audience is on Facebook and I have a lot of family members on there. Hi guys. And I don't want them to think I swear all the time. I do, but they don't need to know that. So yeah, that's where we stand. Yeah, so little cousin's going out for varsity hockey, and he asked if I could help him, prepare and things like that over the summer for his first varsity tryout, which I find to be hilarious because anyone that knows me knows I'm a lazy piece of and that's kind of what kickstarted the whole physical summer thing. I was like, I'm telling this kid to like stick handle for 20 minutes every day, like run up sand dunes and like skate all the time, and I'm just sitting at home talking into a camera, drinking Bud Light. So we're gonna do it. We're kicking it off. Skinny fat's got to go. It's like the most dangerous fat that you can be is skinny fat, and that's exactly where I am. And now I'm missing teeth, so it's like it shouldn't be happening to me at 25. So we're gonna turn it around. Oh man, yeah, gonna do a quick episode today because we got hockey later on, and the cup starts today, guys. The cup starts today. Don't know when the NBA finals start. I don't think any of my viewers do, besides Stukes. What a boring sport. Like, it kind of stinks because it doesn't stink, but the NBA is more like one player, whereas the NHL is more of the team aspect, and like the intensity is just way higher, and it's way more stressful. It's actually, I'm kind of glad that the Bruins didn't make the playoffs because I finally get a season off from, putting my heart under all that stress. You guys know I had that episode back in December, so trying to take it easy by climbing a mountain. So you never know. You never know what life's going to throw at you. So I was going to record, this should explain to you how lazy I am. I was going to record an episode yesterday, but I had to go out with my dad for a minute. Literally, like, we went on like a 5-minute drive. I had to get him cash for my car. $500 down the drain. And so I got home and I was like, all right, like, let's record. Had a couple root beers, and these are them, by the way. I endorsed this on the last show. These are them. Not your father's root beer. They're fantastic. Bad news about them, though. I can only have one. And then I have to switch. It absolutely kills my stomach. Me, of all people, are saying that they're too sugary and too... it's just too much on the digestive system because I'm just getting old. I'm just falling apart. So, that's where I stand on that. Again, great drink to have, cookout, hanging out with friends, breakfast, whatever. So that's that. And then I get home and I'm like, all right, let me record. So I sit down and I'm like, it's a little dark in here. So I turn on the light. I'm like, I don't really like the light like that. And I'm like, I'll turn it off. And I'm like, I'll start recording. I'm like, but in a half an hour, it's going to be dark in here and everything's going to look weird. I mean, I'll look skinnier, which is nice. I am so good looking in the dark. It's amazing. And, but I was like, screw it. I'll just record tomorrow. Now today's come, tomorrow, and I can't record Thursday, but I want to get this in before and preview what will be the death of Dots via mountain climb. If anybody had dying on Mount Washington in the Dots death pool and parlayed it with the month of June, you are going to be one very, very rich person, and I'd like to split it with you. Please please tweet me at DOTTS27. Let me know. I know the pool's out there somewhere. It got lost in translation, but remember that. All right. Also, if you had the year, that's amazing too. That's terrible if you had the year. If you got the year right, that's messed up. My neighbor probably thinks I'm a psycho. I'm just talking to a camera. That's why I have to keep saying, like, I sit here and do a show. My head is so crooked. So, but yeah. That's basically what's coming down the pipeline. Lot of cookouts and grilling and drinking beers and bag toss. I love the summer, and I always hated it. I was always a winter guy, like with hockey. What is going on here? With the hockey season and everything, but now that I'm a fat piece of shit, couldn't be happier about the summer coming up. Like, this was a very depressing winter. And I think it goes to show, like, goddamn kids. That's another thing. All the kids are like coming out of the houses and stuff now. Those are gunshots, not firecrackers. there, I can't wait for the neighbors to have a fiesta. I've said hi to them ever since Memorial Day. They had this huge fiesta next door with the Spanish music and the food, and it smelled amazing. And everybody's dancing, and yeah, oh, it was great. It was great. So I'm trying to get the invite next door to party with them because those are some rowdy people. I can't remember if they're Cuban or Filipino. Either way, I'm really excited to hang out with them. Yeah, I have a cookout every weekend in June. And then, of course, the bash at the Doherty house in the 3rd. Dad's very excited. I think this is going to be the last one. He says it every year, but we're under attack. I think it's going to be a good one. I'm really looking forward to it. I have some friends coming through. You guys obviously know me. You're all more than welcome. Not Stooks. Not Stooks' students. You cannot come. You cannot come. And then, unless you're 18. And if you have to experience a Bristol 4th of July at least once. Like, at least once. If you're in a relationship, bring your significant other. That will be a true test. That will be a true test of your relationship. So, yeah, it's a good time. It always has been. I've been put to bed every year due to intoxication, and I set the bar higher and higher every year with how quickly I can piss off my mom. Mind you, I'm 25 years old. That bar is very high now. And I always manage to leap it with a single bound. It's amazing. But, yeah, that should be a really good time. The summer of 2015, I've been doing that because of the missing tooth. So, like, my tongue doesn't really know. Your whole mouth has to reset itself. Like, your tongue goes different places and stuff like that. I'm going to develop a lisp, which sucks. Oh. So, yeah, I'm, like, having to relearn how to talk. It's very strange because it's in the back of my mouth, so it's very, very strange. I was also very nervous, like, when I smile big. You can't really see it. What side is it on? Jesus. Yeah, see? My mouth just, like, ends. And there's a tooth back there. So, it's very awkward. But I'll get used to it. Hopefully you guys will, too. So, we're going to do live interviews on Sunday. Stooks will be in it because he quit his job anyway. Because he's moving out to San Diego. So, yeah, I'm really, really looking forward to it. It's going to be really, really colorful. Are you free? So, look for that coming up. We're going to do some live shows. We're going to do live cookout shows. Probably not Saturday because we're kind of doing a family thing. But, oh, my God. Could you imagine if we did a live show? I think I might do that. I mean, on the 3rd, I might have this set up on the table and then do a show and then have people come in and out like as we record. That's actually not a bad idea. This thing, always working, dude. Always working. So we might do that. I don't know. Maybe let's do something. If any guests want to come on, I know it's a lot more intimidating now that it's on camera. I know I make it seem easy. It's not. You should see my outtakes. Oh, maybe I'll upload a couple of outtakes. Those are funny. The ones that I first did when I was trying to initially get this running are pretty good. Check out my other videos. Check out Cooking with Dots. That seems to be a real crowd pleaser. My cousin Connor sent me a snap the other day of him with his eggs. He's like, I did it just like you told me. You have beautiful eggs then. You have beautiful eggs. No sausage. He wasn't ready for it. You gotta start early with the kids, you know? First start with the eggs, get a little milk in there, a little salt, a little pep. Fry that shit up. Yeah, that's good stuff. So, be on the lookout for all things Dots. I upload shows randomly now. I thought it was going to be a Monday thing. The last one was Tuesday. This is Wednesday, so... And then we might upload Sunday. All the video will probably be shit. I'll be a dead person, which is cool. So, all right. Well, I'm going to go start a fight in a men's league pickup game, once I get exhausted. And then I will see you guys on the other side on Sunday. Yeah. Again, any topics at DOTTS27 on the Twitter. If you're already my friend, fucking text me. Leave a comment. I don't know. Do whatever you want. Subscribe to my channel, please. It makes it a lot easier for me to track a lot of this stuff. Yeah, a lot of this stuff. One thing. And if you subscribe with an account, you can comment on stuff and you can like it, and it's a lot more interaction and it's really cool. And I know the people that watch this, I'm already probably in a group chat with, or talk to you on a daily basis anyway, and you just watch this because you like to make fun of me. That's cool too. I have no problem with that. I do this for me, not for you. I don't like you guys. I don't care. All right. Well, thanks for watching. If you watched this far, and I really appreciate it. And again, be on the lookout for more stuff. All right. Thanks, guys. Bye.